So my routine is that I come here every day.
Pretty much at least 5 times a week.
My house is right up there and my office is right down there, and so this is halfway between.
I've been coming since they've opened, because I actually live a couple of blocks down.
A large Americano with a surprising amount of room during the week, and I drink a free 4-shot vanilla latte every Sunday.
Their best coffee bean is the Red River blend, so that's like my favorite. So I always harass them when they don't have it. So they have what they're gonna serve, and I'm like, so I want a Red River, and they're like, okay, London, we don't have it, right? But I petition them to always have it.
My favorite thing about opening, I get like these, maybe it's like 20 minutes to a half hour where there aren't many people in the shop, and so I actually get to have conversations with people and they're not rushed necessarily. Before I moved to Durham officially, I had done an internship at the American Dance Festival, so I spent a summer in Durham, and specifically in this neighborhood. And like, even now, like having since moved back to Durham, like I'm involved in the dance community, and so there's a lot of things that are close to this particular location that I'm involved in. And so like this was a community that it felt really natural for me to work in and be a part of, because it was already a community I was a part of, or that like I really gravitated toward.
I've always said that when you open a coffee place, it's a collaboration between you and the neighborhood that you're in. And every store will definitely serve, you learn what people want from you and you try to give it to them. This was at the time our second store, because we had a store in Chapel Hill already. This neighborhood was not quite the same. It wasn't hopping as much. It was, but it looked like it was going to, and indeed it did. I was really drawn to it because of the proximity to Duke and Whole Foods and the School of Science and Math. It seemed like a good opportunity. It was the right size for a coffee place, and so we gave it a shot.
I've lived in Durham for about 16 years, and most of the people I've met are through Joe Van Gogh. It's the place where I learned the most about coffee. It's my community, my neighborhood. First time I came to Joe Van Gogh was actually on my birthday in 2008, because the coffee shop I was working at before was closing and I was looking around for another job. And so I hadn't heard of Joe Van Gogh and I came to scope it out. And yeah.
How long did you work?
For 9 years.
Sweet.
I've worked at the store from 2010 to 2015, and I managed it from 2013 to 2015.
I started at the Duke store and then moved over here in June of last year, or no, June 2 years ago. This store really serves as a safe space.
Case in point, after the election, we cried in Joe Van Gogh.
That morning, we were the first people that some folks talked to, and they just needed to decompress about what had just happened. You can find out whatever is going on in town here in about 5 minutes in the morning.
We've had this store for 10 years, and it's fun to see people who have stayed, people who have left and come back, both baristas and customers, and it's been a fun place in Durham, and I've enjoyed being a part of it.
It's just a great place to be. It's a great part of the community.
It's about the shop serving as more than just a coffee shop. It's really a community hub.
I kind of feel like we have ownership of it, because it's so close, and we become like this, kind of this family unit, because we see each other on a regular basis, and it's a good thing.
That's the thing that I'm like the most excited to celebrate for our 10-year anniversary, is the people.
There was an article in the New York Times, I think 3 years ago, about small interactions in people's days and how they actually can make a huge difference in people's personal happiness. And one of the studies actually involved a coffee shop, having people go in and interact with the baristas versus just get their coffee. And people who interacted with the baristas were significantly happier through their day. And I really think that the folks here really help keep me happy.